Yes, I'm waiting for it to go. Oh, that was a pretty clever title. What's to go? Well, something like it rhymes with bambetamoines. I shit you not, I am so ready to quit vaping because it's so inadequate in every way. I guess it gets me a little bit of nicotine in the morning, which is better than no nicotine. Here's a wonderful kitty. Yes, you're a wonderful, lovely kitty. Yes, you are. A wonderful lover kitty. It's true. And everybody loves you, including me. Yes. I'm waiting for it to go in a couple of senses, actually. Waiting to go poo before I even bother thinking about going into town to get my drugs. They'll be ready today sometime, but I don't know if that's. I mean, I could go anytime because it's after 9. They open at 9. But I don't want to leave the house before I poo, that's for sure. And I'd prefer it if they would I get the call that says, "Okay, your drugs are ready," before I even leave. But even though this is a great pharmacy, it's not that great, in that they still are a little bit like, "Oh, it's fine if we take a long time to fill your Adderall." Like I said, Winston Mom, I could go anytime to the pharmacy now. They are open. It is Friday. I got up not long ago. Just like 10 minutes ago, I got up. I got up long enough to. I have to go walk up to the street a bit. Walk like 100 yards that way and back just to try to jostle my poop loose a little bit, you know? That's as long as I've been up. So, poop loosening is the primary goal, I guess. Hello, Mean Bird, if I didn't say hello yet. Hello, Boba Fett. Hello, William. Hello, Winston's mom. I'm sorry if I didn't greet you. Um, but poop jostling is the number one goal right now. Because until I poop, I don't really feel like I can go anywhere or do anything. But I do feel like I have a very wonderful kitty. Yes. A wonderful, lovely kitty. Yes. So good and just and true and fine and special. Yes, you are all of those wonderful things. Yes, because you're a very good kitty. And Daddy knows. And Daddy loves. Yes, he does. Oh, yes. What a wonderful kitty. This is the cat for whom Wonderful Kitty was written, the song Wonderful Kitty. Because she is such a wonderful kitty. That Wonderful Kitty song is not about trouble. It's expressly not about him. He is a fine friend, a fine and loyal friend, but he is not a wonderful kitty. He's mean to his wonderful sister here, tries to chase her away and stuff, tries to be a jealous schmalice and monopolize all the pets for himself. Even if he doesn't even want any pets, he still tries to keep them all for himself because he's such a jealous schmalice. All right. So now that we pet the cat some, let's continue walking around a bit outside in hopes that we can jostle loose our poop. Because before I go into town today to get my Go Fast from the pharmacy, I'm going to need to release the Kraken into the waters of the toilet. So let's do something pleasant while we're waiting, I guess. See if we can open up this garage door. If we can. Yay. This is running out of batteries, so it's kind of hit and miss as to whether the garage door can open. Hello, other self. Hello. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to go so I can go fast. And I'm waiting for it to go so I can go to the store, too. The first to go is to go poo. And the second to go is amphetamines from the pharmacy. But I tell you what, little bird. Today's your lucky day. You're going to get some cutlets, some fresh cutlets. Oh my God, there's still so many cutlets. Oh, actually, it's mostly empty shells. There. Hi, Chinoso Iba. Get batteries while out. That's a good suggestion. Hello, you speak English? I do speak English, yes. I also speak a little bit of Mexican. Is opening garage door code for releasing some poops? No. Opening the garage door is code for opening the garage door. Oh, it's coming, guys. It is on its way. It is said goodbye to the North Pole. It is taken off. Rudolph's nose has lit its way. And it's just minutes from coming down the chimney. Because, like you, like everyone, my poop is a lot like Santa Claus. Hello, Ruben R. Welcome. Welcome to Talking with Famous People. The most amazing thing in the history of the world. That's what Talking with Famous People is. Nice Kubota. Thanks, JM. I don't know who Kubota is, but thanks. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Zashimasu. Zanne. I find that I speak a fair amount of Japanese now, actually. Oh, yeah. It's like finally started sticking. Oh, no, that's a mule, JM. It's called a Kawasaki Mule Ranch Deluxe Ranch Edition. So, it is a quad, but I didn't recognize that name as the name of a quad because I'm not that familiar with those kind of machines. But I do have one, and I went out on a big adventure into the woods on it just 2 days ago, and I have a video I'm going to post because I actually got lost in the woods on it. But, in getting lost, I found this really cool spot called Signal Point, which is at 7,000 feet up above my house. I live at 4,100 feet, so it's about 3,000 feet up, And it's the highest point around here, and I guess it's where they look for fires. They have this little house up there that's got glass on all 4 sides, so you can see all the way around, and then you could see if there's any fires. No, I don't have that plow attachment, and I certainly needed it 2 years ago. I certainly did. I had to hire someone to plow my driveway because we got so much snow last 2 years ago. What are you meowing about? Go eat your food. God. I hear you. You can eat your food without me standing here. Go ahead. Eat your food already. I'm gonna wash my hands while you guys watch the cat eat food. That cat, I tell you, he is full of beans and rice. Well, I pooped now, and I feel pretty good about that. So, I'll probably head out of here relatively soon for the pharmacy, but not super right away. No, it's not. It's not just for me, but I do drink the majority of it over the course of a few days. But Rachel drinks some coffee too. I don't know if I have missed a lot of my live streams this week, and that's why he's so sad. Don't be like Ananova 5. Don't incur that sadness on yourself. Watch all of my live streams. Then you won't feel that sense of missing out. The Ananova 5 is plagued by right now. My voice perfectly fits the original Xbox music player. Cool. So I am going to need to pull a few bowls before I go this morning. And I guess I'm going to go probably before Rachel gets up because I have to get groceries as well as my drugs and stuff. Good things are happening for me. Well, it's true. I pooed already this morning. And that was a wonderful experience. It was a one-piecer, a big one-piecer, just like you want. Have a rice day, every nyan. Is that that's how Japanese people say meow, Oh yeah, it's almost harvest time. True. I mean, it's a ways away, actually, James Ortiz. Almost all the strains I got apparently are super late budding strains. So I'm probably, at least, the majority of it's not going to be done until till the middle of October, probably 2 months almost. But the most ready ones will be ready in about a month. I've got to go and grab some Culvers for the future wife at work since Ananova 5 doesn't work today. Yours are not inside. That's true. They're not inside. That's why I have to just let it play out, Just let it play out. Because, for example, Jack Herrera apparently just takes forever to finish budding. And at least one of those plants hopefully is Jack. It's a sativa heavy planting, so that means a late harvest. But Cameron's gonna come up and help me. That's nice. With me and Cameron and Rachel, we should be able to harvest and manicure without too much hassle, without it taking too long or whatever. And then I think I just after we clip a branch and manicure the buds on that branch, I won't pull the buds off. I just hang that branch. It's the best way to deal with drying when you harvest. But I am gonna get a freeze, not a freeze dryer, vacuum sealing machine, so I can vacuum seal up portions of the weed so it doesn't get stale. Because unlike wine, there's no good happens by aging weed. It just gets worse. Culver's frozen custard and butter burgers. Now you keep it in the fridge, it'll get moldy. You keep it in the freezer, it dries out. The only choice to keep weed for a long time is to vacuum seal it and then just not open it until you're ready to smoke it. Freezer is the best choice for long-term storage of weed if you don't have a vacuum sealer. But I'd like to vacuum seal like at least like maybe like say packages of 2 ounces or so. More than that, and the end of the weed's gonna definitely be stale by the time you smoke it. I do have jars. I have canning jars. I've got a lot of canning jars. Hello, Rahul. So I could use those, and that's a way of vacuum sealing actually, but it's a much more complicated way of vacuum sealing than just getting a vacuum sealer. Culver's mason jars. I don't have the big mason jars, but I've got canning jars. Like with the lid that's got the hole on the top of it and the little slide thing you put in to fill the hole. That's true, Rahul Reader, because you hurt my wife's feelings by by laying claim somehow ridiculously to telling her how she should eat. It's really horrible. IOI, can you help me cast a curse on my baby mama? No, Don Oscar, I'm not in the curse casting business. I might cast a blessing. God bless you and your baby mama, Don Oscar. I will do whatever I want to do, Rahul Reader. Obviously. I'm just addressing what you said. Yesterday, Eric, you got angry. I did get angry at you specifically for insulting my wife. So don't do that. Doesn't mean I'm going to hide you or ban you right away. I think you're just ham-fisted, not wicked. I could be wrong. Maybe in India it's fine to tell women what they should eat. I don't know. Oh, you need to eat more of this thing. And less of this thing. Yeah, insulting her. Telling her she eats too much junk food. Or telling me that she eats too much junk food. Or that you think she eats too much junk food. I don't give a fuck what you think about my wife's eating habits. And she certainly doesn't either. Except it's going to hurt her feelings because she thinks you're saying basically she's too fat. So you want to hurt my wife's feelings? Fuck off. Obviously, I'm going to protect my wife over you and your stupid shit that you said. It's okay. You're forgiven, Rebel Reader. I'm not a grudge holder, and neither is Rachel. But she probably is a grudge holder. Actually, she'll probably hate you forever. But that's fine. I won't. I I'm not very grudge holdy. Because, see, here's the thing, Rahul Reader, just to put it very plainly, so it's clear for everybody. When you say she eats too much junk food, she hears, you are fat, Rachel. And the crazy thing is, she's not fat at all. She's thicker than she was when we met, she's put on some weight. She's not super skinny, but she's just like regular sized person. And super sexy. So it's like I don't. People are so obsessed about body, to the detriment of us all. We're all insecure because people have stupid opinions about other people's bodies. But not me, because I'm so good and just and true. Here's the thing, everybody. I spend so much of my time. Okay. No, you said she eats. You think Rachel eats too much junk food. Those were your exact words. Okay. So deal with it. You might not have meant anything about it, right? Like I don't know. You say you don't speak English super great, and just you don't need to worry about my habits. You don't need to worry about Rachel's habits or Winston's mom's habits. We might smoke. We might eat food that you don't want to eat. We might even drink alcohol or something. I don't, but we might do any number of things that you don't approve of. We don't give a fuck about your approval, and shut the fuck up. What I care about is people respecting other people's areas of agency, right? You have your agency. You can eat whatever you want to eat and do whatever drugs you want to do, and it's not my business. So just don't worry about what other people consume or don't consume, you know? Well, I mean, the point is don't worry about what we consume. I'm not here discussing our diet, so there's nothing for you to be commenting upon. Calvin Duke, I do fine. And that is what howdy is really saying. It's not saying hello, it's saying how do you do? And so the correct answer to howdy is not howdy or hi or hello. It's oh yeah, I'm sure Rachel spends at least that much money a month on a total of clothes and makeup and perfumes and stuff. Hi Cameron. Welcome to Talking with Famous People. I'm looking forward to Harvestidine. It's going to be fun. But I'm not super long for the stream today. I do need to go to the store. I need to go to the store. I need to get some groceries. And more importantly, I need to get my prescriptions. It's currently 9:30. I should go relatively soon because I don't want there to be any chance of running across the pharmacist's lunch break. So I need to make sure I go in the morning and not in the evening. No, not at noon, you know what I mean? So I just found this old coffee out here, which I will empty, put in the sink. Then I suppose I'll wrap this up. I'll probably today is grilled asparagus soup. Everyone on the chat must be a doctor. I have bought an occasional cologne or like aftershave, but like for example, I have this one called English Leather, and I have an old one that I had in high school. I decided to get it because I liked it in high school. I remember it's called Dracar Noir. It's very late 80s. Don't forget batteries. Ooh, right. I don't know. Yeah, English Leather. And the reason I got English Leather, both of these things are SI reasons. Because I think smell links a lot to SI. I got these, for example, I went to the grocery store the other day with Rachel, and I think it was the cashier smelled very strongly of this perfume that I really like. And I didn't know how to say to another woman when my wife's right there, what's that perfume you're wearing? I really like it. So I just didn't say anything. But if I smell it again today when I'm by myself, I'll ask. And I get that one for Rachel, as a present or something. Your car noir, yeah. So I have this. The reason I got this is because my dad used to put this on. After he died, I decided to get some because I wanted to smell it again. It smells just like my dad. You can smell it. And the Decor Noir, where did I put that? I don't know. But I can tell you it's very noir. It smells very noir. You know what's ironic? I once was saying how I don't like the smell of patchouli. And then Lou's like, well, what's your favorite cologne smell? Like, oh, Car Noir. And oh, here it is. And she looked it up, and it turns out the patchouli is one of the more foundation notes of this stuff. I guess I just didn't like patchouli because when I encountered it in college, it was just oppressively strong smelling, There. Now I smell like Dracar Noir. Ooh la la. I'm ready for a fancy evening out on the town now. Bath and Body Works is underrated. We don't have one of those anywhere near us. I'd have to go either to Fresno. I'm sure they must have one in Fresno somewhere, probably. Although Fresno is a pretty ghetto place. But I might have to go all the way to the Bay Area or Sacramento or something. Eric, you are going to party. Exactly. I'm going to the fanciest black tie event where everyone is glittering and photos are being taken with flashes. Like that. Because they're using old-fashioned cameras. All right. I guess I better get ready to go. You've been getting great pizza using the Too Good To Go app. I saved tons of bucks getting Prince Street pizza for $5.99 for a few slices. My freezer's full of it. What's good, says Genuine NPC. Not much, but unfortunately for you, Genuine NPC, I'm just wrapping it up because I gotta go. That's what I was waiting for us to go. So this is a very short stream at only 30 minutes. I'm going to acknowledge that right now. But I am going to have to go because I'll be back later. Only next time you see me, I'll be on amphetamines. So have a great day, everybody. You too, Cameron. You too.